Lads and lassies, welcome to another episode of Dr. Stone. My name's Josh, and I am going through this series. I had no idea what other than the world turning to stone, I had no idea what the series is about, and now we've created ramen in the Stone Age. It was truly a beautiful episode last week. We met the most adorable, precious girl in the series, Suika. Protect her at all cost. Never ask her about the melon. No, don't ask her why she has a melon on her head. It's okay. Just let her be. And we made some magnets. We collected some sand. We're trying to make some medicine. But first, we must win over the village heart in order to get manpower to help make the iron for the medicine. It is a very long process to make these antibiotics. And we have to. The most important heart we have to win over is the village chieftain, aka Ruri and Kohaku's dad. So we'll see if the ramen is enough, or if we have to do a little bit more. Let's get into this episode, lads. That's new. I wonder if I'll meet the strange man.
Gourmet science.
I never had anything so chewy and amazingly yummy!
We all know Ganon has some experience with eating, so...
Man, that's tasty!
This is so wholesome.
Of slippery deliciousness! Are you the man who made all this incredible food for us? The one called Senku? So what kind of girls do you like?
Ton of oxygen into my furnace.
What kind of answer is that? Really? I mean, did the concept of polite small talk not exist during your time?
Come on, man.
A guard accepting a gift would clearly be in violation. You know
The gold
rules
spear.
are rules.
Really?
Shall we go?
Why would we?
To try it.
I would do that.
I've totally lost track of who I've served already!
Oh my
They're
god.
really eating it
She's
up.
adorable.
Everyone's coming to get some.
A cola would be great.
Another stone man.
I've been wandering all on my lonesome since breaking out of the stone.
Another stone man. So who are you? And are you someone to be trusted? Or are you a foe? Yeah, I think he's a foe with that credit. Although I don't trust him. Let there be the light of science. Is this the Lightbulb episode?
He's a trashy magician who wrote psychology books.
Oh, it's this
My
guy.
work, have you? My arms and legs are trembling in fear. And I'm worried I may spill this heavenly bowl.
I got it! I don't mind holding it for you.
He's full of crap.
Yep.
I was all by myself and searching for something to eat. Then my nose was filled with nostalgia.
So why would
the scent of
he
ramen.
break out?
I've seen scared guys before, and he's not one.
You and everybody else who ate the ramen have got some work to do.
Well, at least they upgraded it.
Blowing capability.
Work me into a state of exhaustion and fool me into fessing up? You've got guts. Trying to pull a trick like that on a renowned mentalist.
I mean, you kind of just confessed
No
to
need
it.
for you to worry.
So why'd you suddenly let it slip that you're working with
His name's
Tsukasa?
Gen, right?
Well, because once I saw all of this, the tides turned, as they say.
And why would Tsukasa awaken him?
But if you're able to finish forging weapons made of iron, there's no telling who'd come out on top.
The shotgun.
I'm unbelievably shallow. Give me a life surrounded by hot girls, and I'm happy as a clam.
Hey, well, we got 3 of them right here.
That primate Tsukasa live or die. I'll be on the winning side no matter what I have to do.
Oh, so he's
What
one of those
benefits me
guys.
most? But hellish backbreaking work is just not my style. On the other hand, Tsukasa's settlement lacks science, and the food is rather plain. But my work is easy.
Of
And if I
course.
revive a few hot celebs, I could have the harem of my dreams!
A harem? What's that?
I'm sorry. All I can say is that it's not for children.
Well, whatever it is, ramen is probably way better.
Yeah.
Fair
It's
point.
nice, but on a balmy day like this, think you can sway me with a sword?
Medicine.
How about a generator?
Oh.
A generator?
Electricity?
We'll catch lightning with an iron rod and make a crazy strong magnet using the power of science.
That's very dangerous.
I got a whole jar of it right here!
Lacquer is a ridiculously effective insulator. Use it to coat the iron rod.
I'm confused.
I don't think you should be doing that! I've carved a channel in it.
So he's finally showing us his true evil colors, huh?
That's probably why the
here's
gods are so
Gaston.
angry with us. They don't like that sorcery. Oh yeah!
All right, time for them to die.
Well, at least we have a warrior on our side. At least Kohaku's competent in fighting.
Instead of war, flowers.
This snake is gonna be a very interesting third party.
We're trying to use our sorcery to stop this onslaught of terror from above.
Quit talking out of your ass. I don't want to hear
Allow
this.
me to show you.
Disappeared. Did you see that?
Sleight of hand.
Wait a second.
We ran successful experiments using lightning to make powerful magnets.
That is gonna get shot off the mountain.
We couldn't ask for a better place.
Oh, they have that iron rod with the. Whoever's holding that iron rod, I would be moving. You know, I would be
Set up the lightning rod
moving.
quickly.
If only there were something long that we could stick into the ground.
Oh no.
No, not happening! This is my spear! My spear!
That's so cool. You can still potentially use the head of the spear, right? Just make a new shaft. Ah, yeah. Oh no, it's gone. That is toast.
golden spear destroyed.
I think we may have failed to create magnets. They won't get anywhere near each other. Some force
Flip
is
it over.
driving them apart.
Are you creating a thermal generator or a wind turbine? I don't suppose you're going nuclear yet.
Well, actually,
It'll be muscle powered.
I should have expected as much.
oh, he's already killed everyone in the village.
We'll hammer the copper to stretch it, cut it into a disc, and grind it down.
What happened?
It's one of the baddest rocks I've got.
The second
What is
strongest mineral
up
after
with him?
diamond, but this lacquer ought to
Did
work
he have
just
like an
fine.
allergic reaction?
I've been racking my brain trying to come up with the perfect quip, but I think I should just ask.
What?
Why do you look like a human marshmallow?
Lacquer poisoning?
Huh. Oh yeah then. And he
So do we
didn't
need to
call.
spin
He
them
said
both
he
in
wasn't a
unison? It seems
genius.
pretty challenging.
Wow, electricity sure is amazing. Thanks, sorcery. In our technological civilization, electricity lets us have all sorts of nice things. With our new generator, we might even be able to create and repair gold and silver tipped spears. Isn't that right, Senku?
Do you actually know how to do it?
I don't have the faintest idea.
I was right about you.
Just
Every
remake
word
it.
out of your mouth really is just feathery fluff.
He's using that bamboo fiber to create an Edison Lightbulb.
I've never
Oh.
heard of a bulb of light.
Does the night scare you?
Well, yeah, because everything gets dark. Why do you ask?
Because they're about to do something crazy.
Back in my day, there was no darkness. Humanity beat back the night, conquering all 24 hours of the day. Through the power of science, mankind defeated the darkness for the first time in 3,700 years. The flame of
Hope we get to
science
see
will
it.
burn.
Ah. It's beautiful. That is ridiculously bright. Watch in awe. Woo! That's great. After credit scene? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's cool. That's cool, the credit for the next episode. All right. We have electricity. They can start watching TV now. That was so cool. That was great. How did this show make me so excited to see a light bulb? Like, just make me happy to see that light in the night. Wow. What a great show. Something you realize. You don't even realize it. These light bulbs take completely for granted. How's every episode of Dr. Stone the best episode of Dr. Stone? That is... They have light. This village has the power of light now. At the expense of poor Kinro's spear. I'm pretty sure it's Kinro. That's the more muscular one, and Kinra is the more cowardly one. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll eventually get their names. I mean, I just learned them this episode, but... It's a great episode. A great episode. The lightning couldn't have come at a better time. Man. I mean, I really only wrote down Lightbulb and the Gin guy. Asagiri Gin. No. I love this. I love this episode. I love this show. I love it so much. So, Tsukasa has been awakening people already. It's not that Asagiri, or I'll call him Gin from now on. It's not that Gin woke up on his own. He is very much awoken from Tsukasa. And it seems that Taiju and Yuzumiha are doing fairly okay with Tsukasa. He didn't say anything bad about it, but he didn't say anything like, oh yeah, they're living the time of their lives either. So, it's good to know that they're alive. Good to know that they're still out there somewhere, because we have not seen them in like 3 episodes. And I doubt that we'll see them in the next episode. But to be honest, I've been saying this since we got to this village. Oh my god, this village is like my favorite part of the show now. I just love seeing Senku go through all of this. Going through creating the first steps, skipping so many years and years and years of scientific evolution to get to the light bulb, just speedrunning it all. I love seeing it. I love seeing this village's reaction. And my man I can't say he fumbled the bag because it's not like he was after it, but he cooked his way into a woman's heart. And what kind of girls are you interested in? Someone that'll just go make this someone that'll just melt this iron right now. Oh, I love this show. I love this show so much. Yin is going to be a very interesting character to look at going forward. I'm going to try and write his name up here. I am running out of space on this page. Asagiri Gin. He's a little weasel. He's a little snake. He's slimy. He's slippery. He's not really on either side. He's weighing the pros and cons of both sides. Tsukasa's side, very easy to live. Very, I don't want to say mundane life, but it's very much a life of, it's not even luxury either. It's just a very simple life, where obviously the strong, the young, they're ruling, and he's just got his fantasy of a harem as long as he's able to wake up some celebrities, which will be I don't think it's gonna work that way. I think he has a better chance of getting that harem in this village than he does of making people from his generation impressed with him. I don't know. I think he needs to think it through a little bit more. But yeah, he's slippery, he's shallow, and he wants the easy route, but he also wants the luxury route. And in this world, the luxury route is going to require a lot of labor. Which is funny. Like, it's funny that Tsukasa's side, the side of strength, is the one that's less labor intensive than Senku's side. But it makes sense, because Senku's creating all of this innovation. He's innovating so much, and he needs a lot of manpower to do it. He needs a lot of muscle. He needs people like Tsukasa to help him out here. If only they could see eye to eye, then there wouldn't be a show. But if they could see eye to eye, man, I do believe. I think we'll get Gin on our side for now. I mean, he'll probably switch between sides, whichever one shows him the most promise. Whenever he's making his decisions, he'll switch between the sides, just flip and flop. But I think for now, we have genuinely impressed him with electricity. And he doesn't see how Tsukasa will be able to defeat Senku. For right now. We'll see how Tsukasa's doing eventually. I'm sure like he'll get an episode at one point in the near future. But for right now, I do believe Senku is the one that's... I believe Senku's the one that's a little more advanced. I think he has the better chance here. This is all to make medicine, by the way. I think the light bulb was a nice addition. I don't think that's what they need for the medicine. The electricity certainly will help getting things around. But they still need to make those antibiotics. They really do need to make those before Ruri ends up a little too far gone. Oh, and hopefully they're able to get those to her. So, but yeah, this episode was such a great episode. I just love the village eating the ramen is so wholesome. I just love watching every part of the show. I really do enjoy it. And I'm curious on Tsukasa's choosing strategy. Like, is he simply going off of looks? Of this one looks young, this one looks strong, this one looks too smart, I can't let this one happen, but this one looks fine, this one looks fine. Or is he trying to like find people that he recognizes? Because the magician, I can't believe they brought back the magician. That was a seeded, episode 3 or 4? I think it was episode it was like 4 or 5, I think. I can't believe they brought him back. That was very touch in cheek. So I wonder if he goes, oh, the magician. Yeah, this guy, he could live in my world. Or if he goes, stone, too old, revival, way too old, revival. I'd be interested to see his picking process. But then again, that means I have to take time away from the village. I know eventually we're gonna have to go back to Tsukasa, Taiju, and Yuzumiha. And before we actually really understood what this village was, I was kind of going like, oh, I really hope we get to see more Tsukasa. But now I'm just like, no, I want to stay with the village. Like, I want to see more of Tsukasa stuff, but like, I really enjoy the village stuff. I don't want to take time away from it. Episode 9, and we already have electricity. What is the pace of this show? This is such fast pace, but it doesn't feel like fast paced show. I 100% believe like organically we're getting to this point. These are just great. I love it. This was a great episode. I know it wasn't the deepest of commentary part of this reaction, but this episode really just put a smile on my face. We've got the forge, we got the ability to smelt multiple metals, we have electricity, those antibiotics are the verge, those are really close. And the magician guy was able to hold back Gaston. So I know he has a different name, he is simply Gaston. I don't know why, I feel like his voice reminded me of it, and he seems like the type. So yeah, Gaston, he's going to be an issue. He wants to impress Ruri. He has no idea that what he will end up doing to impress Ruri will, in the end, ultimately kill her through the butterfly effect. I think he's the one that we need to... I was really worried about the dad last episode, but it looks like Gaston's going to be the one that we need to get on our side. Because the dad seems to be very passive right now. Like, oh, your daughter is selling... Or not selling. Your daughter is giving away food with this strange man to everyone in the village. And they... Should we go over there? And like, why would we go over there? Like, to try it. I thought it looks like his council is also very interested to see what Senku's cooked up. But the father, well, he's not tempted to go out of his way and try it. He's also not doing anything to stop them. So it might be a little bit easier to win him over. But Gaston, he's a man that's very bullheaded, it seems. Doesn't really think things through, like they said. He's a man that'll fight before asking questions. So he's the one that we need to take care of and get on our side so he doesn't mess with us anymore. Maybe by telling him that they're going to make something to cure Ruri, that'll help. I don't think so. There's only one way to see, and that's by checking out the next episode. So lads, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down below, and hit that like button. I'm loving this show, so I can't wait to see more. I'll see you lads next week for more Dr. Stone.
Ohio, Sakai, good morning.